see if that does any better. Come on.
Safe area entered.
Oh, why not clean up? Maybe I didn't. On the left. All right, let's go do our warm up. Anybody run a legendary? I have a feeling they're not. Scar. Definitely gonna. Oh, log out and back in and get us a new server. Hope everybody's having a good night. Oh, had a never had a firework. Never had a problem with fireworks, but I caught some embers off of one that popped up. Definitely gonna cause issues. I'll have to put some acid tracing on or something tonight. I probably should have. Yeah, sorry about the late start. I was doing finishing up family fireworks this year. Had to get rid of them. I had a few that were not lighting very well, so they're outside soaking in a bucket of water. They'll be in there for quite a few hours before I go to bed. Seriously? No one's running legendaries? Is Hunter hurt? Wow, okay. Oh, okay. Well, this is the wild part. I've been running matchmaking all week, and people usually are trying to get the weeklies done. I have not run one capital this week. Not one. It's very weird. Strong. Really? Oh, whatever. We'll pop it. Oh, capital. Okay, well, as long as we got capital. That works for me. Really? Nobody is doing legendaries. I find that really hard to believe. Finally.
Invite to another.
Finally.
You have joined a group. Heavily armed. hostile supply convoy nearby.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Oh, and I'm almost out of high quality munitions. That sucks. Means I'm probably gonna run out somewhere here. I might go ahead and put my St. Elmo's back in my gear stash in my inventory. Run a blue screen. Yep.
Another agent is now in your group.
What's up, buddy? Just finishing up. Finish up our fireworks for the 4th, for the family 4th. Tonight, getting rid of them. We have until the 9th with the way everything works.
Agent down.
Yeah, we were finishing up all of that. Had some duds, so they're outside soaking in a bucket of water. They'll soak until I go to bed, or till tomorrow when I decide to pull them out. Then I caught an ember. You can't really see it on here, but you can kind of see how red it is right there. An ember, when one of them went off. Luckily, I was standing where I was standing, because if not, it probably hit my daughter. But it went right down here and burnt right here. So we're in cold water over it and stuff. So we'll see how it goes.
An agent needs assistance.
What is he running? Chance? Oh, why do I know him? I know him. Let me look here. That's who I think it is. I think I've run with him before. Oh boy. Missing the whole point of having gear sets on. Hopefully he's just testing, right? Anyway, yeah. So I don't want to. It's just a superficial mark. I definitely caught quite a bit, and I ran cold water over to cool it off, at least the surrounding area as well. So what I don't want to put a Band-Aid or anything over it just yet. I need to see if it's going to blister up, because sometimes what happens with burnt skin, if that starts to flake off, basically, you put a Band-Aid on it, you try to pull the Band-Aid off, guess what happens? Yeah, your skin comes with it. Fuck it. So I need to let and see if it's going to do anything else. If not, I'll put some Bacitracin and a Band-Aid over it tonight. That should make it feel better. But I hope everybody's doing good. Lord cometh, RNG has arrived. 6 dig scars, bro. You should see some of the scars I got.
Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
Wow. That tank really doesn't like me. I'll fix it the mini cake, then I'm nowhere near.
Agent down.
Yeah, high speed. I don't know. Where did you pick up those weapons at that you're getting double and triple rolls? Like, are they just in escalations, or are you picking them up out of the box? Like, I'm actually impressed with your luck. Oh, dude, you should look in Discord. Like, he pulled what was it, a Carbine 7 or something, and he pulled a Honey Badger like with dual maxed attributes. It's like, okay, some bitch. Just drops from escalation tier 6. My God. Don't do it. Don't. Oh, crying out. I told you not to do it.
System curtailed. System back online.
That should be hacks. Changing my mind. There you go. The Badger was the one I prototyped. Ah. Yeah, the Honey Badger is a good weapon. A lot of people don't like it because of the mod you're missing for the barrel. I will most likely prototype one myself because I actually like the weapon. It's got the same RPM, I think, and attributes as a Carbine 7. Don't try to get him up. Just open the door. Just open the door. Open the door. Be fine. Door. Watch. Ta-da! Feels good and feels fast. Oh, dude, it's great. Maybe if you didn't crunch half the drop, you pick other. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can crush all I want. Crash. I crash your prototype RNG. Crash. But it might be maxed. Crash anyway. Like I said, if I end up getting a, like, I like my Lexington, but if I get a Carbine 7 rolled the same way, I'll probably go back to Carbine 7. The reason why I'm using this one is because, yeah. Because it's got the double attribute rolls. Max health damage is definitely good. It's a 1% roll with Echo. He's getting crushed. Yeah. I mean, I finally got this one up with everything has, and I mean, I'm glad Doof was telling me about, was reminding me about Quantum. Like, you know, your build's already hitting hard enough. There's no reason to have more Echo on it. So just put Quantum on it, and then you're gonna have you'll have the ability to once it maxes out, right? It'll trigger quite a bit. So far, I mean, chance to mitigate some of the damage. Right there, it kicked in. It's saved my butt a few times. Fuck did she go? He's lagging like a mofo. I got him. There goes, triggered again. I have no idea, bro. All of a sudden I'm getting shot. Like, I'm just getting destroyed. I'm getting hit by tons and tons of, like, drones. I'm not rushing in there because I don't have anything to prove. I know the build will be fine. I gotta get back there and kill that freaking medic. Yeah, I remember Chance. Yeah, he always runs around and shoots stuff that's not going to take him out. I remember him now. He's not running the same weird armor regen build he used to run. Yeah, I'm out of canisters. I knew I was gonna run out. I forgot to check before I match make. It's alright, it still hits hard. Like I said, when you're testing builds, especially in the firing range, you need to turn off all modifiers. Turn off all modifiers. Turn off any events. I think now the only modifier it's really applying is the contagion, but that's only if I get really close to him. Oh, please don't use air guitar. Please don't use air guitar. Okay. Or for the blue screen, I'm assuming. Hang on.
An agent needs assistance.
This is a good test to see what builds are doing what, because if they're attacking and pushing that hardcore, I ran out too and noticed that just when I started after a tier 6, the tough one having to spend 2 to 3 business days to reload my weapon. Yeah, dude. This is why I'm thinking about putting the Saint ammo back in my stash, so that when I do run out, I can put the Saint ammo on real quick, have more bullets, and still have the, you know, still have the damaging power. Oh, just let him go, because he's the savior with his weird build.
Agent down.
Yeah, give me a minute. I think I shot that guy and he said, "That sucks." Yeah, I used Elmo and DZPB until I had canisters again. It's my fallback 2 weapon. Yeah, I need to do the same thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love all these prototype gears. I love that it's bringing back high-end weapons again. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. But you definitely, the St. Elmo's engine needs to be kept in my inventory just in case.
Serious trauma detected.
Joker is going to be inspecting the floor. Oh yeah, 100%. All of them are. They all will be.
Down.
I can almost guarantee it. I had to get that drone operator because she's just going to sit there and hide the whole time and just launch, launch, launch. The amount of people who try to power through a Chunga's gun and his hive are like is way too damn high. Just kill the chain, kill the hive. I hope that wasn't. Oh, ho ho! So you're the jerk. Oh no no no! Oh no no no! If something better comes along, Elmo's meta for AR. Well, I mean, I think with the modifiers operating the way they are, with the way prototype is working right now, honestly, I think a prototype weapon is going to be quote unquote the meta, as long as you have high-end ammo, right? But even in the long run. In the long run, my Elmo with the maxed out stats along with Echo beats the St. Elmo in sustained damage. So it's tough to say. It is tough to say. I wish there was a stash here that you could pull from, but I know why they don't do it that way. I don't think I have my St. Elmo on me. I do not. Okay, well, apparently he's in a hurry. Oh, he's the shit. He's the group. He's the party leader. Okay, I'll run out and follow him, I guess.
An agent needs assistance.
What? How the hell did he damage? It had to be. It had to be he popped. He had to have popped invincible. Okay, that's ridiculous. I got away from him. Throwing a fire grenade now. One guy keeps getting in my way. I'm trying to take on Chunga, so we'll see how he does. Clean all this crap out back here. But they got it. Nice. Got them both. A 1 minute last night when you ended. Oh God. Well, even with the ad, you should have had a chance to get the rest of it. Like, yeah, once we get to the end, it's going to be very interesting what happens if they're keeping the same builds.
Agent down.
If they keep the same builds on, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, pre-rolls are disabled. If I do 3.5 minutes of ads per, or 3.5 minutes of ads per hour, it should disable pre-rolls. If you got pre-rolls, if anybody comes to the channel and gets pre-rolls, I need to know. The dark side. Bro, the only reason why people use Twitch is because they got so many integrations for interactivity and drops and stuff like that. I'm telling you right now, if YouTube gets that stuff, Twitch will say bye-bye. I think in terms of mass content consumption, YouTube still beats out all the streaming platforms just because of the way they have their infrastructure set up, the way they're set up. Yeah, if this is any indication when we get to the end, well. Folks, doesn't matter how great your build is, if you can't get in cover when you need to be in cover, you're gonna die. Even with my build, I still have to get in cover. Wow, either all of our echo just triggered at the same time, or that was a little weird. Even the audio sounds better. And yes, I got pre-rolls on Twitch, but that might have been because the ads hadn't run yet to disable them. It's the first 15 to 30 minutes before the ads kick in, disable the pre-roll. Nah. Well, yeah, I could have. You're right. You're right. I've been streaming for 35 minutes. It's highly possible that the ads had already triggered and you just weren't here. You were right at the end of it or something. I'll look, hang on, because I've got it set up so I can see. Ad break at 23:08 started. Ads ended at 23:14. So about 5 minutes ago. If you kill that plague doctor, you're gonna be back there shooting forever. So this Chance guy's got a really weird build. No, he switched it. He's got 4-piece Hunter Striker on now with Adrenaline Rush, and he's got Golden Gear stuff. I don't know why. I mean, it works. It seems to be doing all right, but Hunter's Fury is all right. I just don't think it does the damage you need. So yeah, as I joined, okay, yeah, so right as you joined is when it hit. So that explains it. Hit right in the middle of an ad break. Which eventually my YouTube channel will have them, but you'll be able to skip them. Because I keep going up to 10 left, to 12, to 11, to 10, to 12. To 12, 10 left. Like, it's like a roller coaster. But then again, I can kind of see why. I mean, I don't put out much long form content. I put out a video every so often. It's all live streams. Yeah, well, I was at 10 more to go. And then last night I was at 9. I was like, no, but, or 11. Then I woke up this morning to 12. So, yeah, dude, it's a roller coaster. And I think a lot of it is like bot follows and subscriptions, because you don't, a lot of the stuff that you have on your subscriber, because people can hide their subscriptions, right? It's not like Twitch where it feeds that information unless you're donating and you do it anonymously or whatever. With YouTube, you can set it so that all your subscriptions are private and never says anything. So that's why I took all the announcements off, because I didn't want, like, there are people who follow. I can see who follows, but they may not want people to know that. So I didn't even think about that, so I removed all of that. But short form, what the kids want these days? Dude, that was a dumb throw. Why would you do that? Alright, I hope you guys can take that one down. I'm going to number 2. I know it's crazy because I might get shot anyway, but that's alright. Yeah, short mid is certainly more searchable. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, short form is one thing, but I stopped streaming on shorts because I wasn't, the stats weren't there. Right? So, and plus I switched streaming software again, so I need to finish getting my vertical scene set up so that I can start streaming the shorts again. What's up, Line? How you doing, buddy? To make shorts, but I don't have the time. What I do, I have a short form, like shorts format, and then I use that for my clipping. So when I clip, that's what I clip are the shorts, and that's what I upload. Although now, using OBS again, I can actually clip both. I hate that when you get dizzy that you can't jump, but they can jump, run, go all over the place. They need to get that tech down, which is what I've been working on. But if I have to pick people up, this is not good. Move. Final just yeah, I'm not even just disappointed. Yeah. Yes, I don't stream off, so it's hard to clip a video. Well, I mean, all you gotta do is, like I said, all you gotta do is just set up the short form version of it and set it to a Stream Deck button or whatever. That's what I did. Basically, I have shortcuts for replay buffer for the horizontal and for the vertical, and so it clips those to a clips folder with the vertical showing vertical, of course. And then I can upload both or whatever I want to do. And then the verticals I just move out of that folder so they don't load on my stream overlay.
An agent needs assistance.
See, there's still tech around here somewhere. What the fuck is shooting at us? Did you see this guy trying to hide? You see that dude? See him hiding? Lord. I saw him put the damn thing down. Where is it? Where's that freaking heal box at? Always, always get the tech down on Tidal Basin. It will be your biggest downfall. Take out healers. Medics. You gotta take these guys out. Because he will go around and literally just get everybody up. And you're screwed. Chance is still alive. I'm proud of him. See what I mean? See how fast they can run? And then he's gonna go put that stupid freaking heal box down. Even though he's about dead and I was shooting him in the back to freaking kill that thing.
Agent needs assistance.
Dude, you're gonna have to wait until my ship comes back. That's okay. Keep sitting there shooting me. I will stand here and shoot you all day long. I don't care. 12 seconds, brother. Hang in there. Lord have mercy. I did not realize we were at the end. We got Sidearm Steve, Johnny 5, Fido, what else? We got Sidearm Steve, what did we call? We call like Slamming Stick Sally. I don't know. I was making that one up. I have no idea what else we call him. Floppy Sandra. Heavy Harvey, there you go. Well, the Chungas here are always called Greg. They're Greg after the first Ascendant. Because Greg is your first boss you ever face, and the way they introduce him is hilarious, and I wish I'd clipped it. It was... Now welcome to power and the most... biggest fight you'll ever see in the universe. Now we give you Greg. It's like, what? The first time that I heard that is it just. I'll have to go back. Someone had to have clipped it somewhere. I did have a couple of First Descendant live streams, but oh shit, that was a while back, and I haven't categorized anything. I just put everything in a live stream. I don't tag them, and I probably need to. Didn't even think about that. It would make sense to tag them. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, I meant to use a different live thumbnail tonight too. Shoot. I redid my original one. Let me go fix that real quick. I did some comparison with the new one that I'm using along with the previous ones that I had used before. And it seems the one I used before was doing really well. Stream settings. Go to edit the thumbnail. Have to remember where I put it. Sort by modification. Nope. Let me get that. I'm going to update that thumbnails. I meant to update it earlier. But yeah, I do, you know, Bicosa, going back to what you said, like about the content and YouTube being better. Like I have noticed it as well. Like if people really pay attention to how they set their streams up for YouTube, then, I mean, you're golden. Now, everybody talks about the multi-stream formats for the enhanced broadcasting for Twitch, but you're literally processing everything and sending it to them. They're no longer, to me, it's not a feature upgrade. To me, they're like, hey, we're not going to render this anymore. You need to do it. And if we do it, then it's going to have a lower priority, right? With YouTube, they're like, yeah, just send it to us. We'll render it for you. We don't give a crap. Discord viewers didn't know you used to play GTA. Oh, yeah, dude, I did GTA roleplay for about a year and a half, something like that. Started off on Fate RP, and then moved over to G3 at the time, which was a 5 PD server. And then they converted to have a real, like a real economy. And things just didn't pan out. And I tried a couple of other servers, and what kind of put a bad taste in my mouth is well, there's a lot of things that caught me off guard, but there was one server I joined. It was supposed to be a really good server. I was literally new in the city, literally just came out of the apartment, and there were jackasses that were camping the parking lot for newbies to come out so they could take them hostage. So like as soon as I came out of the apartment, I was immediately taken hostage, and I was stuck in a role play scenario for 30 minutes with them being stupid. And of course the cops were taking my statement, and they're like, so, you know, what happened? And I explained, I was like, I literally just flew in first time tonight, come out, they were sitting in the parking lot, took me hostage. And they're like, oh, you know, that happens a lot around here. I was like, really? I was like, well, that sucks, because that means that this isn't the kind of place that I want to live in. You know, it's like, and I just didn't, at that point, I was just done with RP. Like, you come into the city, literally your first night, you walk out into the apartment complex, supposed to be quote unquote protected, and you're immediately taken hostage, and you can't even do anything. Like, the hell, I've never interacted with any of you fuckers. Like, this is bullshit. That's not the kind of introduction you want into a server immediately. Clint Westwood, yep, that was him. And I was still learning a lot about RP too at the time, so it's really easy to get lost in that world, in your character, and take things too seriously at times. Yeah, so there's a lot of things I wish I'd done different, but I mean, I'm glad I didn't. I think if I ever do RP again, I would probably go into Rush Hour RP, which is Sheriff Strafe server, and he's been an RPer forever. And I probably wouldn't even be a police officer. I'd probably just be a normal citizen. I probably wouldn't even do crime. I probably just work regular jobs, and just whoever I interacted with, it's whoever I interacted with, right? Just, I don't need it for content. It's just literally for me just to chill, you know, do everything the right way. And then, you know, maybe they'll be like, yeah, I'll just go take him hostage. He won't care. And then, like, you know, let it build up. And then after a while, I just turn into, like, I just snap one day, you know, what'd you do that for? Well, you know, I've been taken hostage 15 times in the last 30 days. I've had enough. You know, it's like, I'm going to jail. So anyway, but yeah, I mean, it's I've watched Sheriff Strafe for years. When he was on Mixer, and then he went to Facebook for a while, and I kind of didn't see that because I didn't like Facebook's interface, but I watch him every now and then. And then when that all went tits up, he went back to Twitch. And then I've watched him ever since over there. Great guy, great community. I actually met him in person like years and years ago. I think it was like Northern Indiana or whatever. I got pulled over by him for speeding one night when I was on my way back from a job. And how he acts in the game RPing is exactly how he was when he was a police officer. But he was a good cop. He didn't give me crap. I didn't give him crap. He just basically, you know, you just need to slow down. You know, he's a good guy. Forgot Greg. Some of the shenanigans that used to happen in RP was gold. Oh yeah, the shenanigans were great, man. Yeah, we had so one of the best things we ever did in RP that I miss to this day, that it was great, is I teamed up with it's Fearless Villain and Fearless Villain. It was just Justin's brother, and I can't remember who our third was. Or fourth. No, there's only three of us. I think it was three of us, because for what we were doing, you only needed three. You needed one for driver, one for out lookout, one to crack the vault. All right. So anyway, we decided that we wanted to do something completely different. I mean, completely different. So we got Fearless, and all of us got into a call. We were talking on Discord and coming up with a plan and how we were going to do this. And we went through all the skins and stuff on vehicles to see what we could use. We went through uniforms and found exactly what we wanted to use. We found like the props we needed to make it look legit. And Fearless even went as far as to actually rent a domain name, which I didn't know he was going to do. He rented a domain name and just put up a basic website, right? With real contact information, like an email address and like a phone number that went to an AI assistant. It was hilarious. It was actually a real working website, and we called it Vault Tech Security. And basically what it was is that we were supposed to be professional bank robbers, that we would pose as Vault Tech Security, and we were actually testing the security of the vaults. We were testing, oh yeah, we got a call that the vault wasn't sealing correctly. Yeah, yeah, but it was spelled differently, right? Because there's actually something called Vault Tech, like Vault TEC in there. It's not related to, I mean, I think it's a play on yeah, I just lost what it was on that, Fallout, right? So I think it was a play on Fallout, but anyway, so we found t-shirt, there were shirt skins for the Vault Tech stuff. And so we had a van with a skin on it. We showed up, we had toolboxes and all this stuff. And of course it sets off the alarm. Well, one of the police officers that normally would crim with us sometimes off and on, we'd run into him. He happened to be on duty that night. Well, he shows up and we're giving these stories. We're telling about all this stuff. You know, we're telling, you know, we have this contact info. This is our website. You know, yeah, you can call it. And, you know, it'll tell you, it's like, unfortunately, if you call now, it's after hours and it's, you know, we're not operating. If anything, you'll have to leave a voicemail type thing, da-da-da-da-da. So I'm back in the vault, like cutting the vault open. And these guys are trying to delay him, and I get the money. I'm like, shit. So I pick up the money and hold on to it. And so he's like, well, you know, guys, I just have to be safe. I need to frisk you guys before you leave. And we're like, that's cool. Not a problem, man. So I said, let me get my tool. Let me put my tools up, you know? So I walk in the back and I put the money down, and then I walk back up. He frisks me, and he'd already frisked one of my other buddies. And I'm like, hey man, I need you to get my tools if you don't mind. And he's like, cause I'm gonna let this officer go ahead and frisk me and whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, no problem. I'll get them all put up. And he's like making noises like he's putting up tools and stuff, but he's actually picking up the dirty money. And he searches all of us. Now the way that server worked is that you could see certain things through walls the way it was set up, but you had to make sure not to play that in to the RP, right? Because I went back and watched his VOD later, and he's like, "Oh my god!" He goes, "These guys are awesome." He's like, "This is awesome." He's like, I know the money's there, but I can't play on that because that's using like that's not intuition. You're cheating. He's like, I'm gonna play it off. So he did everything. So we got everything picked up. He's like, checks the vaults. You know, he's like, well, you know, and there's no fingerprints because we had gloves on, right? We were wearing gloves. There's no fingerprints. You know, we gave IDs that showed up, right? So. So we took off and we pretty much ripped off like 2 or 3 banks and then we vanished, right? That's because the RP stuff started getting to be a problem to pull that off. Because on that server, it was hard to get busy enough and enough police officers on that we could pull it off. So over the course of about 4 or 5 months, we only got to do 3 banks, and then finally we just kind of let it vanish because we really wanted it to play out. Like, what we were hoping to do was we were going to go like on a 6-month rampage of just robbing banks, right? And then we were going to go out. I had no idea RP stuff was so serious. Never watched it or played it. Maybe I should give it a look. Oh, dude, it's fun. It can be great. And well, it was funny stuff too, right? So that's the whole point. Like you can get into serious servers to where it's like it's serious to life. Like everything is down to the T as like life would be. Or you can get semi-serious where Rush Hour is considered serious, but there's some shenanigans they get into. You gotta have fun too. You can't make it a second job, right? So, but we had this whole thing planned out that 6 months later we were going to do a huge bank heist that goes wrong, right? We were going to set up to where everything goes wrong. We're going to take hostages. We were going to have a plane ready for us at the airport. We were going to take hostages with us, and then we were going to crash the plane. But really what was going to happen is that we were going to fly the plane. We were going to tie up the hostages in the plane, and then we were gonna parachute out over the ocean and then swim back to shore. That was the whole plan. Like we were just gonna go down in a blaze of glory, but nobody would know who it was, right? We had it all planned out, and then things just kind of got screwed up after about 3 months and 4 months, and then we had to kind of let it go. I have some RP VODs from years ago. I loved RP, but enough bad servers back to back it killed for me. Oh, dude, the same thing. Like I said, anybody who's looking into RP, look up Sheriff Strafe on Twitch. He co-owns and runs Rush Hour RP. He has been RPing for many years. Again, he used to be a police officer in real life. He is now retired, medically retired. Great guy, great community. He doesn't take shit from anybody, but he's a good man. He's a good person. So I highly suggest it. He streams most days. I don't know what times. He normally streams, but I think he streams most Monday through Friday, and I think sometimes on the weekends. He also has a second channel called DJ Strafe, where he actually has like a mini dance bar in his basement of his house. Yes, I'm not kidding. You'll see it on his streams. Yeah, I would definitely give him a shot. He's a great guy. He was playing Fortnite and a bunch of other stuff because their server was down for almost 6 months because they were doing a complete overhaul. Like they have a really cool MDT system for their police officers and EMS. Their inventory system is one of the best I have ever seen. The way the skins and liveries for all their cars and stuff work, it's some of the best that I've ever seen. Like they've got good programmers on that server. If they aren't paying them, they probably should be unless they're volunteering their time on purpose. But they are really good. It's probably one of the best run servers I've ever seen. So, highly suggest it. All right, so I know I've been talking for a little bit. Let me go to the restroom, and then we'll continue on. I'll be right back. Oh. Shoot at Ox, damn it. Stop shooting at me. He's out there, too. Oh, my.
Serious trauma detected.
That fucking drone actually chased me. What the hell am I seeing? What in the world is going on around here? Oh shit. Thank you for the... I'm coming!
This is one of these good news, bad news situations, boys. You might have to call me back in, because I'm on top of the tower, and I don't think I'd get down without dying. Oh, I live!
Going down a sentry.
I'm coming!
20 seconds. Extraction complete.
As for ACV contract spotted.
You can start that way. Contract spotted.
I can get over there without the damage in this thing. It's the only thing
At least
about
we know
this.
Pack 2's on the bridge.
Yeah.
Ooh, there was something shiny back there.
Yes!
Oh. Turret. Hey,
But
that is impressive, man.
I've been trying to
I'm
get it up
telling
there
you.
for a while. Oh shit. I got stuck underground. Yeah, that was fun.
You get out of that?
Yeah, I'm like up
Did you
top with
record
these
it?
guys. Yeah, I clipped it. You know, it's best if they like say something in chat to say what's going on. Bro, over here, come on.
Yeah, hey, you want to do this? Or hey, how did you guys get this?
Yeah, don't just keep pressing join. There you go, finally. Whoa! This building to the right. Hey, come on.
Watch your fire!
Where's the jackpot? No, tango down? How many ways are there to say you got him?
What the hell? You caught him on fire and did brain rot. I just see this flaming body go flying by. I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Welcome to Slack's weird glitch-a-thon. An NPC stuck underneath the dang control center. Ugh. There you go.
Hold it over.
Uh-oh. Dude. You look like a little troll. Oh shit, you just shocked the vehicle. It's going haywire. It actually did say that. It said vehicle haywire and I couldn't go anywhere.
It said haywire?
Yeah, it said vehicle
That's
haywire.
hilarious.
That was silly.
Huh. Is that a real story, Umbrasa?
We got guys coming in. Oh,
Alright.
never mind. We're gonna check it out. Here comes the water drive time. Let's take a look. If it sinks, it sinks, right? Right?
I guess so.
No way! No way!
It works.
Dude!
Oh, fuck.
Wow, you can take Bloodborne everywhere. Holy crap. All right.
You know, we appreciate it.
That is true.
Yeah, I'm keeping it in some water in the sink to unthaw overnight.
Now just remember with these contracts, it's a lot of mercenaries. A lot of them. first part's really easy.
Let's get you stitched up. Serious trauma.
Alright, they're all done back here now.
Hang on, stay close. Oh, I forgot. I'm not. That's the wrong one. Hey, never mind. What the fuck? Who? I'm getting shot from behind. What the hell? Oh, he's down here. Look at that.
Look at that.
Have you ever? Okay, I've never had that happen.
You got completely gone?
It's right here. It's stuck. I can see it. Right there. That's my ether blade right there. See it?
Crazy.
Yep. All right. Gotta take real quick. Yeah, definitely recommend Sheriff. And also keep in mind, AC Black Flag Resync will be coming out here in the next couple of days. I will most likely do a stream with it. Not tomorrow for sure. I think it comes out Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. I'll have to go look. Wednesday or Thursday. And then as soon as my embargo lifts, I will stream it. And thank you to Ubisoft. They gave me a key for it. Are going to give me a key. And I've got a key for Monopoly, which I might do this weekend. We'll see. That Monopoly is it's not going to be a fun game to stream. It's gonna be one of those things that if I can find a group of people that actually are like, you know, fun to play games with and stuff like that, are actually doing the 30. It's I think it's gonna be meant to be more of a group game because it still need 4 players. I'm already seeing creators putting out content for AC. Well, so we get access to some B-roll footage and things like that. So that stuff we can put out, like we can build hype videos, which I'm not going to do. That's one Assassin's Creed I never played was Black Flag. I got out of the series, so getting a chance to play Resynced with upgraded models and upgraded graphics and get a chance to play it is a privilege, to be honest. And I'm lucky. That's all I can say. I'm lucky for it. But there are other content creators that they play almost all the Assassin's Creed stuff. Like that's, you know, so I'm not putting out any B-roll footage or hype rolls or anything like that. I'm letting those guys do that. I'm just going to stream it for people who want to watch it. And there's some other people who just don't want anything to do with it because, well, either they don't like the game or they don't want spoilers. So, but the game's been out long enough. I think it should be fine.
Let me be your one-stop shop.
Yeah, Brian, it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be awesome. It looks really good. The graphics I've seen, the B-roll footage I've seen, screenshots I've seen. I mean, I've got a lot of cool little footage that I have access to. But again, I'm not trying to hype it up because, again, the channel content's more Division 2 oriented. But, you know, I am a Ubisoft creator. They're giving me access to this stuff. So I'm definitely going to play it. I probably won't play it as much as I do Division 2. But I will definitely be doing live streams on it. I've actually got to get a thumbnail built for it. Because I'm trying to go back to doing my own thumbnails. Because granted, the one I've been using for a while in my live was AI generated with Gemini. I fed pictures in of stuff that I've done in game, and had it do combinations of that stuff. So it was just doing combo stuff. But I played 5 or 6 Assassin's Creed games, but never Black Flag. Heard from several people. Oh, there are a ton of people that are like, it's the best one out there. I played the last one that I really got into was the one where it was during the Revolutionary War. It was set in the 1770s, and I don't remember the name of that one. Then that was years ago, and I got into parts where it's one of those things where I prefer this type of game for Division, right? So I don't know what you would classify. I mean, it's a looter shooter, but it's a roguelite, you know, that kind of thing. I prefer this kind of game because I like the interaction. With single player stuff, I haven't played that stuff in years. Sorry, I'm killing time because my daughters have got to go to bed at midnight, so I got like 4 minutes, so I'm just killing time. What's up, Pookie? What talent you reckon on Carbine 7? On Carbine 7, so here's the thing. We just got talking about this last week, I think. Odyssey Valhalla was a bit meh, yeah. So for a Carbine 7, I love my Carbine 7. I do. In fact, I have one right here that I've prototyped. And when I compare it with my Lexington, it still hits harder, but I don't have my Echo all the way up like the other one is. But anyway, I would recommend probably Measured. We did some testing about a week or so ago where, I mean, I rolled, how many weapons did I roll high speed? A ton. Anyway, I prototyped a bunch with like Optimist on it, with Strained on it. I've done this for weeks now. So Optimist, Strained, and then high speed mentioned doing Measured, which I hadn't thought about again. But in the long run, Measured does more damage in the long run. So I recommend Measured. That's what I recommend. So like Strained and Optimist are great because they're based on your mag size, right? Or how long you've held the trigger down. So to me, after looking at the talents and then testing, I think Strained and Optimist would be better on an LMG, something with a large magazine on it. So, but you know, what you do what I do is you find a weapon. Oops. Find a weapon that is, do I have any in here that are not maxed out yet? So here's my Honey Badger, which it's all right. I'd rather have DTOC on it. So AR damage, health damage, and DTOC. And then make sure you have those attributes set the way you want. And if you get the weapon to drop with DTOC, perfect. And then just roll the talent off it. You can make the talent immutable. Test it, see what works best for you. And then if you like it, then you get it to expertise 30, then prototype it, done. No big deal. So that's just my recommendations. But again, you'll have to do it through your testing and how your builds work. Because the way the build that I run the most, Measured works with it, because I need to put out what damage I can while having some survivability. So 2 more minutes. We got 2 more minutes of killing time. So, and then we'll what about Ranger? I mean, you could try Ranger. You can also do Steady Hand if you're looking for the Hollywood Unlimited Ammo LMG. I mean, Ranger's all right. I haven't really used Ranger on anything other than like rifle builds. But then again, it depends on what your play style is. My play style with the build that I use is I am in their face. So I want the Measured. I need to deal out damage quick, fast, and as much as I can. Also, there's so little difference between Optimist, Strained, and Measured, so it's really mostly down to, exactly, it's really down to about preference. Again, to me, Optimist and Strained should be on something with a much bigger mag. So, like, if you read, still have it here, I think. So if you look at this one with Optimist, so weapon damage is increased by 3.5% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. So if your average magazine is 50 bullets, right? Ignore the 60 because that's with modifiers and with high-end ammo. So if you compare that to, say, an LMG that's got 100 bullets in it, your optimist weapon damage is going to increase far better. I like how Measure does bird at the start and the build stacks quickly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's something I'd forgotten about. So let me see if I can find one that's got strained on it. Here we go. So strained is gain 10% crit hit damage for every half a second you're firing. So, and it stacks up to 5 times. So within a 50 mag bullet, you're not going to really get that strained very well. So it's not going to get the stack all the well. But think about that. If it stacks 5 times, you're going to get 50% critical hit damage stacked. So I put that on an LMG and just, you know what I'm saying? But it works great on, it'll work great on a weapon with high RPMs, really. Well, slower RPMs. I think the strain worked best on my Mark 16. Harder content forces you to shoot at distance because up close you get downed easily. Well, it depends on the content you're talking about. So the build that I run in Legendary, I'm fine. It's like, but just like any other content, you just have to learn spawn points. You got to learn how to just stay in cover. And with a lot of the escalation stuff, people are running things like, they're running something like me, GR9 with Echo on it, Detox, health damage, weapon damage, whatever. And then you're getting a frenzy talent, right? So it gets kind of crazy. So you're throwing bullets down range super quick. So, and hunter content like that, especially escalations, are going to depend on the group you're with as well. You can't always expect to get every kill. You have to make sure that your other teammates can kill as well. So like I've been in matchmaking where 90% of the time I'm the one hitting the hardest and killing the most, but we're doing well because they're targeting other places, or we're all targeting the harder targets and dropping them real fast, right? So, and sometimes you get a good, and you'll get a good healer too. It keeps you healed. If they're running future, you're getting the future buff. You know, there's all kinds of little things you have to watch out for. All right. I'm not gonna BRB. I'm just gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna go tell my kids it's ready for bed. I will be right back. All right. I don't have to watch them because they're kids. All right. Yeah, normally I would be like teaming up with folks tonight, just kind of running stuff, but I just want to run through legendaries tonight since it's the last night for drops. Barriers, escalation, I wouldn't make a ranger because you will often get too close to enemies. I can't even think of any content where ranger would work with the current in-game true. Killer, killer's all right. Killer, the problem with killer is you have to make sure you're getting kills. And harder content it's almost impossible.
Another agent is now in your group.
You just have to remember that when it comes down to harder content, you have to be able to get the kills.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
And don't let anybody like stop you from using what you want to use. Prototype gear is just the next step, right? It's just the next step past expertise 30, really. I can still take in I could probably take in non-prototype gear, and I used to run this same build non-prototyped without a problem. I mean, you have to take more time, but I'm not waiting on them. Someone brought the Ravenous. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, not thinking I'm flanking you. I am flanking you, brother. Nice overcharge for the shield. That's awesome.
An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, the more echo I can get the trigger, or the more quantum I can get the trigger, the easier this is going to be later. Shoot the legs, folks. Shoot the legs. What's up, Drew? Just getting back into DD2 after a while and confused how to get gear mods. Are they just blueprints now? What do you mean gear mods? Time for me to call it a day. Have a nice stream, select and chat. All right, High Speed, take care of yourself, man. Thanks for stopping by as usual. And keep your leave your RNG here, bro. You don't get to take it out of the stream. It's got to stay here. When you say the gear mods, oh, how do you get gear mods? So gear mods can drop anywhere, right? But if you look at your map, sometimes they're targeted loot. Which right now they're not targeted anywhere. Well, it looks like I'm wrong. They're targeted over here. Well, that's the General Anderson main mission. But you can target gear mods and retaliations, and sometimes they're, like I said, they're targeted loot. You can get them through. There's no blueprints that I know of for them. Well, I guess there are. You can probably build them, but your luck at getting them, like a good one, is going to be slim to none. Dude, you don't have to heal me. Just save it for those guys. I'll be fine. Look at that quantum. Oh, did you see the echo kick in? Alright, Jesus left the chat. Ah, screw you, bro. Crit damage mods for gear? Yeah. I feel like I never get any. You hold your own in Legendary. Can you show the build? So if you do exclamation point build, alright? So I had so many people asking about the same build. I had to make a video on it. It's basically the video. What you'll see in the video is exactly what I'm running. Except for its prototype now. I need to get these snipers down before I can kill these other guys. See, I got a healer who's keeping me up so I can actually concentrate on these guys. What, really? Yeah, if you do exclamation point build, it'll give you a link to it. I need to do another one that shows how I prototyped it, but yeah. Prototyping is really going to be how the user wants to use the build. Yeah, it's a very short video. I think it's like less than 3 minutes long, maybe 5. I don't remember. Because I'm not all about like welcome to the channel, you know, blah, 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 so like and subscribe, blah, 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 you know, like 5 minutes of me just blabbering. I just wanted to get it done and out of the way so I could get it posted. So, but anyway, I had to make that build video because people were asking me about it. So it's basically that build video is exactly the build that I'm using here, except everything I have is prototyped, right? So prototyping is going to be specific to what you want and how you want to run the build. Me, I run it with Quantum because I want to be able to, I want to dispel some of the damage as much as I can. Love that he overcharged it. Oh, chopper coming in now. Oh, somebody got their Ravenous. I do not recommend bringing in the Legendary. It doesn't do shit. Everything on my build except for the weapons is Quantum. So all the weapons are Echo. Because it's a striker based it's a striker based ninja backpack build. So it already, when it stacks on striker, and that's why I use the chest piece, because I need to be able to trigger. There's a reason why I use the ninja bike, which is explained in the video, but it gives me the extra cores, right? It gives me extra armor, an armor core, a firearms core, and it gives me a skill tier, which is why I use it, because I need my shield, which I use a lot, to be tier 6, and the easiest way to get that is I needed to run the ninja bike. And then I run improvised gear on the knee pads and the holster. But again, you know, you don't need to build it how I do. It's just what I use. People asked about it. Prototyping really comes down to personal preference, right? Just like most builds come down to personal preference. I won't say I don't like making builds where it's like this is the new meta. To me, there is no meta, right? The meta is going to be whatever works for you in however you play. Because your play style may be long distance sniper. Your play style may be up in their face with an SMG, right? So you have to build the build based on how you want to survive, right? Or how you want to play. This one, I was working on this for about 2.5 weeks, trying to come up with a build that had good damage, but good survivability, and had a good mix of both. And this is what I came up with. And it works. It also has 13% mods on everything. That's the biggest thing you're going to run into is finding 13% mods. You should be able to get 12s. 12s will work fine. Because right now I think I have, I think 75% PFE. Which I think the max is 80, but that's because I'm using Survivalist to get the extra 10% PFE, so... Making all armor regen striker, what do you think? You can try it, but you're gonna lose damage, right? So, if you roll over striker pieces, so make it work, you're probably gonna have to at least use... I'd recommend Bellstone Armory. Either 1 or 2 pieces of that. I can't remember what the other one is that gives you armor, but I would probably stick with the Bellstone Armory ones to get you the armor regen. There's Uzagetica. You could look at that. But you got to remember, you're only going to be... You either need 1 or 2 pieces of either one or both of those to get you good armor regen. But if you re-roll off too much of the striker, you're losing so much weapon damage, it makes it pointless. So I probably only roll 2 pieces of that striker to armor, to test it, but I can tell you right now, I did an armor regen striker, and I still didn't have the survivability I do with this one. And the other reason why I use improvised gear on the knee pads and the holster is because I can put 2 gear mods on them. I used to have an all armor regen, all improvised build. Dude, I mean, I could stand in a volcano and be fine, but I couldn't damage a feather. So I scrapped that idea. But yeah, so like on these, I've got, or no, I'm sorry, you don't get, I get extra mod slots, right? So that's where I'm getting the extra PFE from, which is why I run the improvised. And then so that gives me a PFE, that gives me a mod slot on the backpack, the mask, the chest piece, and the holster and everything. And so I get 5 of the 6. Which technically, if I could get one if I could use improvised to still trigger. I mean, I could get the rate of fire, but I definitely want Striker's Gamble. But that's the reason why I'm running the chest pieces, so I can get the higher stacks. And then the more higher stacks I get, the more damage I do. And it doesn't bleed off as fast. Damn it, I thought I took out the track. They got good target acquisition. I like it.
Just lost our ground unit.
What do you mean lost your ground unit, bro? You didn't even have one. All right, who's got the plague doctor? Gonna be the guy hiding right here in the corner, I guarantee it. Nope. The little armor regen you have, what purpose does it serve? It gives me a little bit of survivability because the chunk is, I run a lot of legendaries. So I have pieces, I think, in my stash that don't have the armor regen on them. And I may prototype those at some point, but you could probably roll those crit chance, crit damage to give you some more crit damage, which with the way my build is right now, I'd probably roll them crit damage, both. But the Chungas, so the Chungas have that damn Stinger Hive, right? So there are times where it saves my butt. Or it did, actually. So what it might be time for me to try crit damage mods again. Well, not mods, or rolls, whatever you want to call them. Oh, shit. That hurt. Give me a second. I gotta get through this section. I mean, as you can see, even with the build that I have, I mean, I'm hitting hard. But keep in mind, I also hit a lot of headshots. Headshots are always considered crit damage. So you will see me hitting a lot of headshots. I don't remember what my stats are for headshots, but they're insane. So yeah, the armor regen I had on those pieces, that was mainly because of the Chunga Stingers when I was running legendaries a lot. It was the one thing that saved my butt. Like, I'd get targeted real quick, they'd get close, the Stingers hit me, I'd start to bleed, so give me a chance to either quick tap to put a little quick heal on or heal all the way up so I could counteract it. But now with Quantum seems to be helping a lot with that, so... Oh, I put the shield down. Don't know why everybody always follows me out, but they do. Be good. Yeah, I can see why Measure just recommended it's a good specialty in strike. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And with this, with the event going, well, the modifiers that are being used right now for this season, it helps a lot too, as long as you have high quality munitions. And those of you who don't know, I do have a Toxic DZ quick walkthrough that kind of tells you what it does and and it shows you what the high quality munitions do. I think gonna go around. All right. We'll go back here and shoot this. I've been bypassing it lately, but sometimes you get something out of it that's worth it. That's... Yeah, like I said, it really comes down to what you want to do, right? So it really just matters how you want to build your build, how you want to play, how you want to set it up. How I'm doing it works great for me. It may not work for other people. There are a lot of people that use the same build as I do. They run it a little differently. They run it with Gunner. I like Survivalist because you get the 10% extra PFE, plus you get the damage to status affected targets. And there's almost always a status effect happening at some point or another. Really? Really? Alright, this guy. That's right, come to me. Excuse me.
Agent down.
Sniper's dead. Easy peasy. And don't get me wrong, this, I mean, this, again, this build works for me. Mr. Doof Nasty, who's watched the stream for a while, and I played with, he's got a really good build that works for how he plays. It's similar to mine, except for his knee pads are different, and his knee pads and holster are different. I think, I can't remember what he rolled those, or what he's using of those. But he has a different setup than what I do, but his build's built to play how he plays. No, I wouldn't recommend it in escalation. It can stand on its own. I've gone against rogue agents with it on, and it's fine. The problem is in escalations, you're getting targeted so much, especially in this build. I'll get targeted like crazy. Oh, okay, this is how we're gonna do it. I mean, again, I can use it in escalation. I think it'll be easier once I get all the quantum maxed out. But right now, nah. I wouldn't recommend it in escalations. Oh, dude, I want that thing to just keep shooting me. Because it's triggering my quantum and ranking it up. Oh, shit. Here comes the Chunga.
Agent down.
I think the healer realized that I don't... They need this help more than me. You're saying escalator is even harder than legendaries? No way. Well, I mean, with the modifiers, yeah, it is. I think in all respect, I think the escalations can be definitely harder. Tier 10s, you know, past 6, you're looking at like some problems. What's up, Harley Cat? How are you? Someone's using their Ravenous. Ready to fight someone? How are you? And I agree, Legendary is a cakewalk compared to Escalations. Well, I mean, Escalations have a bunch of modifiers. If you were to take those modifiers and put them in Legendary, it'd be the same content. But I think Escalations are meant to be a harder tier because you're trying to get prototype cores, right? That's really the whole point behind it. I think in all base in-game content, Legendaries are still the hardest content. And I have seen people who can blast through Escalations. I mean, blast through them. Get annihilated in Legendary. So... yeah, I was going to say, what do you mean? What happened, Harley? Oh. I don't even know why I'm getting this stuff. I don't really need it.
You have left the safe area detected.
True. As much as I go through inventory, Just a rude guest who asks questions in the most complicated way and gets mad when you're confused and it takes you a while to understand what he's trying to say, and then he calls you patronizing for some reason. They call you patronizing because they don't even understand what the fuck they're asking. I had a customer like that today who was trying to explain something, and he's like, hey, can you just call me so we can get this confusion taken care of? Yep, called him, explained to him exactly what I needed, because what he was telling me, or whatever the user was telling him to tell me, made absolutely no sense. And I said, what you're telling me doesn't make any sense. This is what I'm seeing. If you need me to prove it, I need him to demonstrate it again and then send me that, and I will look it up and I will see what's going on. But I'm sorry you went through that, Harley. It sucks when people won't listen to you. And confusion's hard. Like, communication is not easy. No matter what anybody says, communication is not easy. Because in your mind, you think, yeah, this is easy. You try to explain it, and then that person's like, the hell are you talking about? But it makes sense to you. So I get it. It sucks. And I don't know if restarting my O&T last night, because before I went to bed last night...
Fuck you, Chunga. You can suck my dick.
Everyone's my type of job. Everyone is happy to see me. Not. What's up, Ox?
Act naturally, give him a donut, and he may let you go with a warning.
Yeah, they, so last night after I finished stream with all those drop packets, I reloaded the log, and 100% the log was showing drop packets network-wise, which made sense. There was no overcoding or over-encoding. There was no overloads inside the GPU or CPU, anything like that. So, out of just sheer, I don't know, desperation, I guess, I reconfigured everything back with my SLA to test through 3 different things to average it out. And then I rebooted the ONT and I rebooted my router last night, and so far things have been great. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe the ONT just needed to be rebooted to resync. I don't know. So I don't know. It is what it is. Is work I'm not gonna say the word. I'm trying to think of something else. Is work satisfactory for you tonight, sir? Still, as much as I use this, still won't. It's busy. Oh boy. Wild for a Monday, wouldn't you think? You think people would be hungover from the weekend and wouldn't be wanting to cause trouble? Just saying. Let's available. Oh. Oh, I gotta do incursion 3 more times and I get that? Okay. Summit. I need to do summit more? Oh, God. Distinct control points captured from Rikers, 204. Distinct control points captured from cleaners, 204. What? Okay. That one shouldn't be too difficult. What the hell? I have to get 5 melee kills. That should be easy. Put it on normal. Throw on Sweet Dreams. Just run around smacking purples. Grenade kills. Not hard. Huh. Complete the mission 10 times on on hard, difficult, or higher. Okay. Is this really all the accommodations I have left to do? Weird. Okay. No, get it right. It's like it's supposed to be. Is it quiet? Yeah, too. I wasn't going to mention it. Have you tried Hunter's Fury since it fits your close? I have tried Hunter's Fury. I don't like it. It's just not for me. Oxbox, who's in chat, he and I tested builds for, like I said, 2.5 weeks, something like that. That's how I landed on this one. We tested Hunter's Fury with different mixes of armor regen, with different firearm stuff. It just doesn't work in Legendary. Right. The build the way this is, the way it's set up works better. Again, you have to remember, there's a lot of people like, oh, you shouldn't use the ninja bike. You need to put on the backpack so that you can get the higher damage. Well, no, because you're getting an extra core. You're getting 2 extra cores technically, right? So that's what people forget. So not only am I able to trigger Striker, but I'm getting an extra core. So I'm getting an extra. And if you look at it this way, and let's say, hey, I got my ninja bike and it's got a firearms core, right? Well, you're also getting an armor core and a skill tier with that. And again, I needed the skill tier so that with a combination of my skill tier and my armor, I could get my shield up to tier 6. And then with that, rolled to expertise level 30. And then I have a holster regeneration, shield, that kind of stuff. With all of that stuff built on, like the shield it's pretty self-sustaining, right? I'll lose it, I'll have it back within a few seconds, and it's gonna be full health again. Yeah, for the way we play, it works great. Like I said, there are quite a few people out there now who use it. I did try another version of this, and it didn't work. I did 2 Bellstone armories, and it was all right. I was missing. You end up missing quite a bit of PFE without it. The whole point is to squeeze in as much PFE as you can, because they're the ones that are technically going to do the most damage to you. Right? So the elites. And then you have your reds and your purples, basically veterans and soldiers. They'll do some damage to you as well, but it's the elites that will destroy you, especially in Legendary. But with an all PFE build, right, you have to be very careful. But the reds and purples are going to take anybody out anyway. It's really just allowing you to help mitigate damage from one particular source that causes a lot of problems. So, hey, what's up, Die Hard? How you doing, buddy? Mr. Die Hard Cubby over here. How have you been? Doing good? Awesome. I like it. Did that even work? I can't tell. Did it not? No, it didn't. Is my shout out command not working? The freak. It's enabled. Why is that not working? Now I'm confused. Yeah, that should have worked. We're gonna try again, because that should have worked. Really?
Please approach the safe area using one of the designated checkpoints.
What the hell's going on? That should have worked. Let's try. Yeah, so that should have worked. Why is it not working? Oh. Welcome to my hell when my bot doesn't want to work. Let's see if I have to do it myself. Huh. Okay. All right. I'll fix that later. Very strange. Yeah, Die Hard Cubby was streaming some retro rewind today. It's basically an old 90s 90s types video store. Rental stuff. Great. Shout out. Yeah, plays a lot of simulator games like that. Which most of the time when you're streaming, I miss when you go live. I don't know why. I've got it set up tomorrow to notify me. But then again, Twitch's notifications have been off a little bit lately. I don't know why. They just have been. It is what it is. What is it? I need to go take a restroom break. I will be right back. Hope you all take care of yourselves and make sure you are taken care of while I'm away. I will be right back.
Got you covered.
That was freaking ridiculous.
Oh. I'll let you throw that one.
I'm just gonna wear him down. Oh, never mind. What the fuck? Did you see that dog come flying over the hill?
Yeah.
Come and help you guys.
Oh my God.
I don't need to. Does I have to catch up?
Oh. Well, I'm dead now. That time the glitch did not help me. Oh, dude, she's coming after me.
Yeah, well, she missed my stinger hive over here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to wait. What?
Immediate medical assistance.
What?
Unloading!
Zombies. What the hell kind of a spawn is that? What the? Okay. That's different. Let's see if I can get into it. Whoa! Okay, yeah, we got.
Puma did the running man. He was just
Okay, she's like, I'm gonna look over. Oh, that one. Oh, wow.
Look,
okay.
they're coming.
Nice. Oh, what the hell? What the?
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that the Warhounds could take the road.
You have to protect it still while it goes off, I think. No, 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 no. I will not. No, no, no. Alright, you got it, you got it.
Yeah,
Great.
I killed myself because you said I had to protect it. And it blew me
No,
halfway. Yeah,
I didn't realize you were that close to it. Oh no.
my head's missing.
I'm literally just looking at it.
Where is it? There it is. Do my nails while we're waiting. Oh, please hit my grant. There we go. Son of a biscuit, man. I was sitting there taking a sip of my soda and I'm watching. I'm like, oh, shit.
That was funny shit.
That was really good.
I'm like, it's not gonna get over there.
Yeah,
I can see. I can get you.
Get healed up. What the? Is that the? That's him. He's glitched. He glitched. Yeah, he's stuck in the storm. He can't move.
That's alright. Just unload on him.
Ah, shit. Oh, shit. He just, the door, I shot at the door.
What the fuck?
I shot at the door and he came like flying out.
He's like he's on elastic.
Mind a Cloudflare, and then I didn't have no problems. I load like almost instantaneously now, so maybe one of these days, Nate, we can set up a remote session or something. I can look at your crap and see what's going on.
Want to look at his shit?
What the hell? Winston, what are you doing?
Street
Get back here. Get over here. Get off the boat. Get over here. What the hell was that?
I was gonna say, I have no idea what I was
Dude,
doing.
you like took off in the boat.
Mark installments to get it, but
Contract
I got it.
failed. What? I mean contract failed, destroyed.
Get that garage opened up. We don't want to hang around.
We didn't fail no mission.
That vehicle's more
Oh my god.
illegal.
Look at this crap. Said the cargo was destroyed. How did the cargo get destroyed? The trucks. Oh my god. Seriously.
shit, dude. God dang it. Everywhere I saw it, exploded.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. There's 4 of them there.
Oh, crap.
What the fuck?
That is bullshit.
System
Oh,
restored.
what the hell?
One Yeah. guy
throws
a seeker or a stinger hive,
Stinger hive.
four of them sitting there.
Detected.
Yep. Just go ahead and tap out.
Boring.
All right, Die Hard. Take care of yourself, man. All right. See what else we can do. Oh, surprised I have not gotten one capital. This is the first time I've not done a weekly.
Got your objective. Don't
Nope,
let anything
not
stand
run
in your way.
one capital run today. Messed up.
An agent needs assistance. Agent down. An agent has left your group. Another agent is now group leader.
Lord have mercy. No faith. No faith. That would be Echo kicking in. Holy shit. That's okay. Keep triggering it. Keep triggering that quantum. Rank it up for me. I will come kill those operators here in a second. Those guys that just waited, I could have gotten them up. All they had to do was wait. Nobody has faith anymore. I've two-man this with everyone in our clan. That was close. Jumps right back into the fire. See, they're concentrating on me so he can concentrate firing on them. It works out perfectly. Like I said, no faith. I'll come in the worst situations in Tidal Basin and Zoo.
I go for the gun.
Okay. Ah, y'all got overconfident, eh?
assistance.
Bro, what are you doing down here? What's up? Now, this time I'm not going to run. I won't. Normally I run in, but there's only 2 of us, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to toss a couple of grenades, kind of keep them keep them in one area. Whoa, shit. Yes, my daughter. At 4:30, I believe. Yeah, I won't be off work by then. Yes, 4:30. Oh, let's see. Got here. I'm stuck downstairs. Doobie-doobie-doo. I'm gonna have to look and see what kind of build he's running. He's almost looks like he's running Heartbreaker or something. Oh, I can do that too. Ready? I run these way too much. Yeah, 2 man is not. I am very curious. What does he run? Getting extra armor. Huh. I'll have to look at it later. We'll blast through this. As long as we get to the end, that's all that matters. Whatever the end result is. I'm gonna let him go first because he's got his stuff that needs to throw down. Uh-oh. We then again, this is the don't let the build impress you too much because this is the easiest legendary to do. Two manning Tidal Basin or Zoo is way different. Right now, my only goal is to keep him protected. Because they're going to push hard. Damn it. Hoping to get all the healers. Oh, one of the Chungas is a healer. Okay. Two of the Chungas. Wow, okay. Okay, Ubisoft. I see how it is. Wow, two Chungas coming out. Both of them played doctors. Crazy. That worked. Whatever. Whatever, we got through it. It's all good. So when I got in, two guys were down. One guy was down, a second guy went down. And then, as I was getting ready to get them up, they left. So I figured I'll just stick with this guy. If he hangs around, great. If not, then I would just rematch. And he's sticking it. He's sticking to it. Oh, I am? Okay. I'm waiting to die. Like I said, easiest legendary to complete. You could probably, one man it really. And I have completed all the legendaries by myself, but I'll never do that again. I mean, I might. Who knows? It's not an easy feat because you're the only thing that's there to target. And you 100% need to take your. Stay with me, brother. Don't stay down here. First, go, go, go. They're gonna shoot at me. I try to get these tanks down before they start shooting grenades at me. Why is that one not taking damage? No, you won't. Uh-oh. Someone's angry. These dudes do 2 people. Oh, yeah. I just got to try to keep an eye on him while they're rushing him. Oh, yeah, Chunga, keep shooting me. Keep shooting me. That's what I need. Level up that quantum. I could do this all day. All right. Oh, you're not Steve Rogers, bro. And folks, you can, I mean, you can do this stuff too. He means you could hide all day. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna hide all day. And you can do the legendaries this way too. Like I wasn't always good at these. Like I match make a lot of legendaries. Different builds, different team makeups. I mean, you name it. The only real section I'm worried about is the next one after this. Mother. Did you forget that, bro? Yeah, the garage. I mean, the garage can be bad. Like, you need to take your time. If his skills can keep them entertained, right, and I can take the most of the brunt of the damage, it's really, when you come in here, it's about getting the, you really need to get the tanks down. The tanks are the big problem because they will just destroy you. It's not really the drone operators I'm worried about, it's the freaking tanks. Yeah, I'm gonna fix the mini tank while I'm under fire. That's why I gotta stay back here. I'm gonna have to go after that drone operator. He's literally just gonna sit back here and just throw drones out the whole fucking time. If I get them to come after me, maybe they'll leave him alone. His heals are helping. One of them's kicking in like crazy too. I love it. I think he was getting ready to say he could do this all day, and then I think a bullet hit him in the face. Is weird. He must have gone to the Oxbox School of Hard Knocks. Shit. Stop. Got him. Now we're locked in, so if we wipe, we'll wipe. No big deal. I wonder if he realized he probably could have matchmaker. Maybe he just forgot about it or just didn't care. Either way, we got this. We got this. We're in it. We got 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 it. Gotta go. We got it. We got it. Gotta go. Oh. So do not follow me. Hopefully you know to stay back. Target Ruger! Give me a minute, and I'll read chat here in just a second. Probably see how good you are and decided to keep two. Maybe. Does it show? Does it give us an accuracy count? Those stats I don't believe, because if you add people in and people remove and other things happen, the stats are all skewed. It looks like he matchmake. It looks like he matchmaked into it as well, because he wasn't the actual group leader until the two guys left. So I have a feeling the other two were part of a clan, maybe. I don't know. It was weird because, like I said, I came in, one guy was down, the other guy was down, trying to get him up, and then I ran over to get them up. He quit, so I picked it. I was like, okay, I'll get the other guy. He quit. I was like, oh, what the, like, come on, have faith. Oh, you know what? I need two. We are going to refill my bid. Which I'm gonna have to go back and get more canisters. Gonna have to get more canisters. I'll try to run one more. If I can't matchmake into one, then I'll probably be done for the night. Because it's almost 1:30 for me. And I am pretty much enthralled and lost with Foundation. So I need to. I'm going to watch another episode tonight. I was watching episodes of Foundation last night. Got so lost in them that I thought, oh, it's only 3 o'clock. No big deal. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh crap, I need to go to bed. I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna be hurting in the morning. That's not leveled up. That's coming up slowly. That quantum takes forever. That one will be nice to get that max, because then that'll be, I think this one's already maxed. No, I think it's the mass that's maxed. Yeah, it's weird how it triggers. It's very weird how it triggers. But the more you trigger it, the better off you are. Excuse me. All right, see if we got a capital or if we're gonna end on something else. Okay. Weird.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything.
Another DUA? Really? What is going on? Look who it is. Look at this. It's Doof.
System disrupted. System reactivated.
I don't think he's paying attention. It's Doof. Oh, he's running shotgun with Brazen on it. See if he's running the one I think he's running. Yeah, see, he's running a similar build, except for he's running the UAs and stuff. He's got 3 core here, and it seems to work, and he's using this to keep his shield up, I think. It's very interesting. I'm not sure where the extra armor is coming from. I'll have to look at his build again. A stalker. Yeah, I'm not sure where he's getting, so he's running Caduceus, Stack Broker with... Yeah, I don't know where the extra armor's coming from. Honestly, don't know where he's getting the extra armor from. He's running Technician, Caduceus, Striker. Where's the extra armor build? He must be running. He must have popped Invincibility. No thing I can think of. It's a good build. Because he's technically running still 4-core armor. Well, he's still running 4-core armor, right? So, it totally makes sense. It's just built with a different focus and built into it, right? He still has to be careful because purples and reds can still rip him apart. I still don't know where the extra armor is coming from. Again, I think he might be boosting I've run into him matchmaking before in the past. I just never knew he was a viewer, right? Until he said something. I had no clue he was a viewer. And in general, I am still confused where the extra armor is coming from, though. Because there's nothing on the build that I know of that's going to give him the armor regen like that. I don't understand it. But again, I may try to build the build he's using because I kind of like it. But it doesn't exactly mean that it's all I'll run differently. His is more built for dealing out the damage, right? Mine's more built toward the PFE side of stuff, so he's going to deal out a lot of damage, especially with UA. Going to give him that RPM rate. Again, I just don't know where the extra armor's coming from. Ah, let him get out the door. Let him get out the door. They better hope that door opens. Got lucky. Got lucky. He's running technician, so there's got to be something prompting the armor. Now, when it comes to damage, he's definitely going to do a lot more because he's got those UA pieces on. I might have to put a stack broker on here. All right. I think I'm going to clean up and then we'll be done. Be done for the night. I don't know how I've been going that long, but like I said, it got delayed a little bit because I was doing fireworks with my family, so should be good. Yeah, like I said, I've run into Mr. Doof Nasty before. Yeah, so he's running a similar build to what I am, just a different. But he's running the. So he's running 3-piece striker here, and then 2 UA here. But I guess it doesn't really matter. You could do this and 2 UA. Doesn't really matter. No, it's the rate. Could be fun. All right, I'll take a look. Oh my lord. Oh, excuse me. I was gonna run into Doof. Like I said, we all have our different builds that we like to use. You ever see something you like to try, just give it a shot. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. If you notice, his build was the same way. It's all prototyped, level 30. He's also using a stack broker, which I probably need to build one. Or do I have one? I may have one already. In here. I probably should be using the stack broker more, but I don't. I may have crushed. No, that's my wrong. Oh, there's a stack. I'm not going to do much with it other than probably change the talent on it right now. That would be great with Brazen. I have to test it. Because that I'm not going to try to I'm not going to do anything with that right now. Get that done, and we'll put it back. So I have it. Because I meant to expertise one up and get it and get it prototyped. I forgot about that. So I'm kind of glad I ran into Deuce so that I could remember that to get that set up. All right. Let's see who we got. First, remember working out bugs. Still the very early days. That's how one of those. Why? Ooh. Well, let me take a look and see what he's streaming. Oh, he's playing Division 2.
Firearms training is now available at the shooting range.
Sure.
Time slot, report to the range.
We'll raid this guy. Why not? Look, small streamer. He's playing some Division 2. Looks like he's kind of new. So we'll go ahead and move our. I know. People are doing drops. If you need to move over to a channel that has drops, this guy doesn't have drops. So I apologize. So we'll get you over to him. I don't know how to say his name. I'm not even going to attempt it. We're just going to go. We're just going to go rate him. And if it's a fail, then it's Bicoastal's Bicoastal sent it to me. So blame him. All right, everybody, YouTube. We're going to kind of leave you. We're going to kind of leave it here, and I want you guys to take a. We'll see what we can figure out when I get some other stuff. We'll get you guys over to HEP, and then we'll go from. We'll just see how things go. You guys take care of yourselves. Tomorrow we're getting new roll, or was it reset? And God knows what's coming. So we'll see. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a good night, and we'll see you all later.